Hello everybody, it's Slushy, and today I'm going to talk about why it sucks to be a Fnaf fan. And I know that's going to sound pretty crazy because this video is probably coming out after my Fnaf 2 movie review, but there's just been so much shit that's been stirred up after this film came out, and there's so much shit talking towards Fnaf fans, and I just had to get this off my chest because I've been dealing with this since 2014, and it is so annoying. Like, I'll never stop being a FNAF, and I'm not trying to say this is going to deter me from defending FNAF, but it's basically a constant war between non-FNAF fans and FNAF fans because, like, obviously we're going to defend what we love. We love FNAF. We think it's one of the best games ever created. Um, it's changed my life, for sure. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for FNAF. I wouldn't love Markiplier if it wasn't for FNAF. I wouldn't be creating YouTube videos if it wasn't for FNAF. I wouldn't have one of the biggest passions ever if it wasn't for FNAF. So I owe everything to the franchise. The franchise has led to me sitting here where I am right now because who knows where I'd be because I was a very lost soul. Around the time when FNAF came out, I didn't have any passions. I felt very lost. I felt like I was surrounded by darkness. Darkness was consuming my soul. And I'm not too proud to admit that. I was in a very dark place, constantly thinking about suicide and taking my life and cutting myself. I was not in a good place. When FNAF came out, it changed my life. So it's always been something more than just a video game. To a lot of people, it's just a video game. To me, it's life changing. It changed my life. It's why, like I said, it's why I'm here. So I'll always go on the defense for Five Nights at Freddy's and for Scott Cawthon. I'll always stick up for him because he got into the trouble not that long ago about making donations to political candidates and stuff. And even though I don't like some of those political candidates, I always have believed in free speech. We live in America here where you're allowed to feel how you feel. And the fact is, he earned that money through creating things that people enjoyed playing. And it's his decision where the money goes. It's not like when you go to Walmart and you buy something and you find out later that that company maybe has been spending that money towards something you don't really like. What does that matter? You know, you got your item that you paid for, you enjoyed it, you like your item. I don't believe you should be like, "Oh, hey, you know what? I gave you money and you did something that I didn't expect you to do with it." Like, you have no right. I'm just saying, you have no right to be like, "Hey, this is how you should spend your money." The man has a family. He can do what he wants to do with his money. I don't agree with everybody's political views. I'm a very apolitical person. I hate politics. Politics suck. Democrats, Republicans, they're both ass. I hate them both. They don't do nothing but cause trouble, and this is pretty much case in point because the man had to quit game development because of that shit. So I'll always defend him, and I'll always defend this franchise, and because he's a great guy. Um, and this franchise again changed my life, but constantly on the defense is so freaking exhausting because people just shit talk the franchise just to shit talk the franchise, and it is so fucking tedious. And they can't ever come up with a legitimate reason why Five Nights at Freddy's sucks. And they're just like, "Oh, it sucks. Oh, it's a stupid kids game." It's like, I really wish, like, I'm not a super violent person anymore. I try not to be, but I would love to have 5 minutes with one of those people. I would just love it. Just give me less than 5 minutes. Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds with some of those people because I have so many things I would love to say or do to these people. Oh my God, it's so much frustration. When you love something as much as you do, that's changed your life as much as it has for me, it's it's not funny to me. It's not like saying, "Oh, you know what? That film you don't like, or that film that you like, I don't like it." It's like, okay, it didn't do nothing for me. It's not like it changed my life, and it's the reason I'm still alive. It's just a film. But this is a franchise that means a hell of a lot more to me than anything in the world. Oh my God, and it's so frustrating. It's like a constant freaking war for this franchise. And I'm not saying I'll ever stop. I will never stop. It's just holy crap. Like with the release of FNAF 2, everybody's just like anybody who's not a direct FNAF fan. Like I've seen this guy, Cody Leach. He went on Facebook or I think on YouTube as well. I don't really watch his videos anymore because I just realized how negative the guy was all the time, even without besides FNAF. He basically called us a bunch of whiny bitches and said all this negative shit about how we try to gatekeep the franchise and we don't care about adding new people to the franchise. No, we don't. We don't care. And there's a big reason why we don't. Because you guys don't actually care. Like in that very video, he basically says, I shouldn't have to watch a 2 hour analysis video to understand this franchise, to go understand the movie. You shouldn't watch the film at all. How about that? How about you not go watch the film at all? Because if this is a franchise that you literally say you don't care about, why would you go watch a film about that franchise? Like, look, I don't like Fallout. I don't like the Fallout games. I don't play the Fallout games. I don't watch the Fallout show because I don't care about Fallout. Why would I go watch a Fallout show if I don't like the games? That is so stupid. Am I the only one that thinks that doesn't make sense? Like, if I didn't like FNAF, I would not go play FNAF. I would not go watch FNAF. I would not go talk about it. Like, I don't like, okay, this might be controversial to a lot of people. I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't go talking about her. I don't go making fun of her. I don't talk about her albums. I don't talk about her. I put her in the back of my head, and that's it. I don't ever speak of her. I don't ever think of her. That's what you do with things you don't care about, things you don't like. So, no, you shouldn't go watch a 2 hour analysis video of a franchise you don't care about. You shouldn't watch anything. Stay away from the franchise. Stop shit talking it. If you want to have interest and you do want to get a part of it, watch the 2 hour analysis videos to understand the lore. Go rewatch the films to get a greater appreciation for them. But you don't care, so stay away from the franchise. That's my problem with people like that, is because they want to say that we're the whiny bitches, when they're the ones bitching about a franchise that they don't care about, and the movies supposedly don't make sense to them. They're not supposed to make sense to you. You're an outsider who doesn't have any interest in understanding the franchise, so yeah, you're never going to understand this shit because you're deciding to finally throw yourself into the franchise after 11 years. You're not supposed to care. You're not supposed to be here. Like, it blows my mind, the stupidity that I see online. And then I'll see some reviews from people who are like, I never cared about the franchise, never liked the franchise, didn't like the movie. But they say it in a respectable way where I'm like, hey, I can roll with that. You know, they're not shit talking the franchise. They're literally saying they didn't like the games, they didn't like the books, they didn't like the movie, but they tried. And I could respect it. And they left it at that. They didn't shit talk it. And then there's people who said they try to get into the lore after the first movie, which, you know, if you have any sort of interest in understanding the follow-up, which is FNAF 2, you would think after that first movie, you'd be like, hey, that was an interesting movie. Cody Leach, the guy who I'm mentioning, literally said he thought the first film was pretty good. And he said that there was jumping points where he could see where it would lead to a good second film. Somebody like that watched that first film and came away with, it's pretty good, probably should have watched one of those analysis videos or lore videos to understand a little bit of what might be coming in part 2. But instead he said, oh, fuck that, I don't got time for that, I don't give a shit, I'm just gonna shit talk it when it releases because that gets clicks. Talking about how positive something is doesn't get clicks unless it's positive. You know, this film got bombed by the critics, so it's popular to hate it. FNAF has always been popular to hate. It's always been unpopular to love it, to cherish it, to be the age that I am, 25 years old, and to say FNAF is one of the greatest games ever made. People will cringe at that. People will laugh at that. People will mock me for saying that, and that's fine. Go ahead. I don't care. I've been dealing with it for 11 years. But the true fact of it is, if you've never liked the franchise, why would you like it now? Why would you go watch a film now? Why would you try to be a part of it 11 years later? I don't understand it. I don't understand. Stay away. Like, literally just stay away, man. Like, I don't watch Fallout. I don't care about Fallout. I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't go listening to Taylor Swift. The Boys TV show. Everybody talks about it. Everybody raves about it. I'm not gonna say I don't care about it, but I don't really get into it so much. Like I bought all the seasons on Vudu, but I've just never been able to get into it all the way. You don't see me online being like, "Oh my god, The Boys sucks." I don't understand it. Like I just watched season 3. I didn't watch any of the previous seasons or read any of the comics. I don't know what the hell's going on, what the fuck's happening, because that doesn't make sense. I'm not a part of the fan base. I shouldn't understand it. But I don't know. Rant over, I guess. I just wanted to say I love FNAF. Always will love FNAF. Sometimes it's tiring to be a FNAF fan, and that's never going to stop me from supporting this franchise and always supporting Scott and always backing everything about it. It's just, my God. People talk about FNAF as beating a dead horse because the franchise has been going on forever. What about the people who just constantly hate on it and they give the same fucking reasons for hating on it and they can't come up with anything new? They've been doing the same shit since FNAF 3 released. And I've been hearing it since I was 15 years old. I'm 25 years old. I'm about to turn 26. Still dealing with the same bullshit. Oh my god. Like, and I'm not going to say our fandom doesn't have toxic people in it. It does. I've been on the Reddits. I hate the FNAF subreddits. They suck. If you're a FNAF fan, stay the hell away from the FNAF Reddits. Those people on there are absolutely ballistic and assholes. I hate them. I'm sure there's good people on there. I'm not going to say everybody. So if anybody is watching this is from the FNAF Reddit and you're actually cool, I apologize. I'm not talking about everybody. You know who you are. If you're on there causing a bunch of shit, just disagreeing with people to disagree, like saying FNAF 1 isn't any good because, you know, it's so basic. I seen something the other day that people say people only like FNAF 1 because of nostalgia. No, that's not why people love it. People like FNAF 1 because, for one, it started everything, which I guess you could say that plays into the nostalgia aspect. But we like it because it's simplistic. It didn't try too hard. It didn't try to be scary with big sharp teeth and scary monsters and super crazy loud jump scares. And, you know, like opening a door like FNAF 4 and the character pops out at you and jump scares you and stuff like that. It was a simple game, and that's what made it terrifying. You hear these ambient sounds and you feel the sounds of them approaching, and you have milliseconds to respond to everything or you're dead. And that's what made that game so good. It's just, it was perfection. It has nothing to do with nostalgia. Nostalgia is like being like, hey, this game released 10 years ago and it's good because it released 10 years ago. No, that's a terrible reason to like something. It's a stupid reason to like something because it came out first. No, if FNAF 2 would have came out first, I would be saying the same shit because FNAF 2 was an amazing game as well. It's like a pure freaking anxiety attack. I don't know. I love the franchise. I'm done ranting. I said it a couple minutes ago. I love FNAF. Let me know what your guys' opinion is on the FNAF war, I'll call it. And are you tired of people just shit-talking it for absolutely no reason? Let me know down below. I can't be the only one. There's got to be other people who are like, God damn, when will it ever stop? I know it won't, because that's just how people are. Like, I'm on Facebook. I see shit for everything. Any topic that ever comes out, people will find something and just. I could take a picture of this can of Squirt Zero Sugar and say it's zero sugar, and somebody will say it has some kind of ingredient in it that makes it not zero sugar. There will be some shit like that. Somebody will find something to bitch about. It's 2025. The age of the internet is going on, and unfortunately, that means people have a platform to bitch about every little fucking nook and cranny, and. It is what it is, man. I guess we just have to deal with it, and maybe I'm being a whiny bitch by making this video. And if that's the case, hey, sure, maybe I am a whiny bitch for making this video. I'm just fucking annoyed, man. And the only way I can get these opinions out is by voicing it to you guys, because none of my friends give a shit about FNAF. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are a big FNAF fan, let me know down below by dropping a bear emoji and saying what your favorite FNAF game is. And did you like the FNAF 2 movie? So yeah. And check out my review on that, by the way. Go check it out. It's over there. No, it's not. It's probably not over there. It's probably not over there anywhere. It's probably like down there, depending on what device you're on. You might not be on any device where that makes sense. Could be right here if you're watching on TV or phone, or I don't know. I don't know how it all works. Whatever the fuck. It doesn't fucking matter. Just go watch the FNAF 2 review. And even if you don't go watch the FNAF 2 review, go check out FNAF 2 in theaters and buy the merch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.